2025 India Super Series in Hyderabad, open to teams from all over the world. Real top class competition there. Larky comes in, third ball outside off. Nandagam plays into the offside, through to point. Is it going to go all the way? It does. Lovely placement there from Nandagam. Just pierced the gap beautifully there. Eased into the offside, and this is now a solid start for him in the Paddies, moving on to 8 without loss the first over. And they pushed very hard for it, but unfortunately couldn't make it due to that. So which team is going to have the chance to fill their boots? This is Liam Berry, a real character. That just goes through. The third man tried to get around, stop it on the boundary, couldn't quite do it. Berry's first ball goes for 4. Many of you know Liam Berry from past tournaments. More recently, the Indians has been unlucky to go for those runs. There he comes in. Can he get his first wicket of the tournament? That's muscled through the leg side there. For a moment, I thought Nandagam could have been in trouble, but mid-wicket didn't have a chance, and the ball ends up flying through mid-wicket. That's a slightly unorthodox shot there from Nandagam, but it was very effective. It was definitely a 2 not taken, but it's very hot conditions out there. Burt comes in for his third delivery. Hit beautifully through extra cover there by Nandagam. It was aerial, but it was always safe. Big gap between cover and long off. Wonderful stuff there from Vivek Nandagam as he hits his third boundary to move on to 32 off 20, so he's getting going. Story also, like Berry, over 100 LMS wickets, an average of 26. Again, an India Super Series player as well. That's through the offside there from Nandagam. He's placed that beautifully. Another one through extra cover, really picking the spots. Lovely play there from Nandagam for his 4th boundary as he moves on to 38 off 23 balls. So pressure on the bowler here. Comes in, outside off. Kulkarni plays out to the offside, and has he found the gap there? Yes, he has. That is a much needed boundary there for Monty. Into the offside, moves on to 22 now with his 2nd boundary, and that was a terrific shot. He knew where the gap was. There was the extra cover and there was the backward point. That's the spot that we've already... Paddies will know that they've got to score over 150, but they would have been aiming more at 170 plus. As we said, a smallish ground here, and now they're hitting with the wind to the leg side. So Sharma on strike now, Crispin into the attack again, and that's what he went for, that big swing. And that was excellent work there behind the stumps. He went down the wicket, tried to target that area that we're talking about, hitting with the wind towards the leg side now. Oh. Serious spin bowler as well. He's got 178 wickets at 25. Pushpinder Singh Jasal, a batting average of 62 from almost 7,000 LMS runs. Kulkarni gets hold of that one, and that is what he needs. Advances down the wicket. He saw that there was a wide long on. That was a low risk shot because there wasn't anyone straight there if he hadn't really got hold of it. Clever batting there from Monty Kulkarni. 32 off 27 he moves on to now. A much needed 6 for him and a much needed 27 he moves on to now. A much needed 6 for him and a much needed first maximum of this Paddies innings. Wonderful batting there. Got down the wicket, straight back over the bowler's head. And now he goes to the leg side. Has he got hold of that? He has. Kulkarni is getting going now. Successive 6s, the slog sweep over deep mid-wicket. Excellent batting here from Kulkarni. Just as I was saying, he needed to anchor the innings. He's done completely the opposite and belted 2 maximums. Excellent batting here. Crispin to this innings. Crispin deserved the 2nd wicket and he gets it. So Second wicket down, but it brings to an end a quality innings in the end from Maya Kulkarni. He was steady for most of his innings, then he accelerated with a boundary and 2 sixes towards the end. Well batted. Departs for 38, having supported Vivek Nandagam, his opening partner's 53 retirement. To really get this Paddies innings off to, well, now looking like a potential flyer if they can have a big last 7 overs. Two fielders come round, they'll come back for 2. So if we have a look at this field now, there's a very square deep point, deep extra cover, straight long off, very wide long on, a deep square leg and a deep mid wicket. Straight down the ground there, that's going towards long off. Is he going to take the catch? He does. Pushpinder Singh Jasal hangs his head. He falls into the trap that his batting partner from last over did as well. Kulkarni holding out to Andrew Malarkey at long off. Malarkey keeping cool under pressure. Oscar comes in once again. Short, strong man, and that's another tough run for the keeper there. He won't even try for that one because that's gone down to third man for 4. You wonder if the first one hadn't been a 3 down there, maybe the keeper would have tried to make chase there, but no chance with that one. Well played from Sundaresh. The point fielder is very square. So into the attack now is Mark Wright, one of the opening bowlers. Bowled very well at the start of the innings to get the early pressure on. Just went for 15 runs. Comes back in for his 3rd over here. Full. That goes up in the air high. Is this going to be a 3rd catch at long off of the innings? He pouches it very safely. Sundaresh goes 14 off 11 balls. He hit a maximum in there, and he becomes the 3rd batsman to be caught at long off in the last few overs since the turn. And it's a 3rd catch for Andrew Malarkey. Safe hands out in the national champions. So great to see them over here in Australia as part of this World Champs. Malarkey with a dot ball there. Excellent bowling from Malarkey. Let's do a bit of fielding myself here. Oh no, I'll let this Kiwi looks like he's got a bit of energy in him. Let him come round far easier than me. I'll use the excuse of the microphone to not pick that up. The mark. You do sense that they need Vivek Nandagam to come back in and make a bit of hay here if they're going to post a competitive total. You sense now that this is nowhere near enough for the Paddies. Malarkey swings that one in beautifully, and he's sent on his way by the umpire. That was a good ball there from Andrew Malarkey. A little bit of in-swing, full bunger. Lovely stuff. So he's come back into the attack, the opening bowler, and he's picked up 2 wickets following up from his 3 catches at long off. Superb stuff here from the big, smaller pitch here, Runaway Bay 2, much smaller than the main ground. So Nandagam, 53 not out, first ball back since retirement. Mark Wright to bowl. Down the ground. Long off comes round, picks it up. They're going to come back for 2. This is dangerous. And it is a direct hit there. Great fielding there from the deep. And that is Rakesh Jampala run out. It was a highly risky 2 there. No, it was only going to make it if that was a poor throw in. They had plenty of time. And that leaves Vivek Nandagam as the last man standing. A reminder now that he'll only be able to run 2s or hit boundaries. Malarkey, it's been a great spell from him. 3.3 overs, 2 for 23 to go along with his 3 catches. Second last ball of the Paddies innings. Malarkey comes in, straight down the ground. Has he got enough on that though? I think he has. That's gone to the boundary, but not a 6. It's 4 there for Nandagam, but a much needed boundary. So he moves on to 64 off 45 balls. That's his 6th boundary there. Moves the score on to 134 for 7. Paddies, the Australians from Sydney. Both very popular teams. Paddies reached semi-final 2019 World Champs. Just full ball there outside off stump into the offside. Is it going to pierce the gap? Fielder comes round and it does. So that's another 4 for Andrew Malarkey. He's getting going. That's his 4th boundary. He's only faced 15 balls. Moves on to 27 now. He's the danger man here. 52. It's a slight delay as he get the scoring sorted out. Chance. Andrew Malarkey, the star, with 3 catches at long off. He also started with the ball with 2 wickets. Reminder that Taran Matano got an early wicket in this innings, getting out the dangerous Liam Barry straight up. That's gone over long on, I think. Fielder comes back. Pushpinder Singh just out, doesn't quite get there. Just clears his head in the deep for a maximum. And they're looking good here, the Kiwis. Almost a chance there. Just got enough of it to clear the long on fielder. Fuller comes in. Tossed up. Slog sweep to the leg side. Deep square leg, can't get round there. And that's another big 6 there. Very flat hit 6 there. I thought it was a 4 first up, but it went the whole way, beating the square leg fielder. Good keeper, Rakesh Jampala. We saw him in action in the World Cup Masters over in Barbados, where he was captain of one of the 2 Australian teams there at that tournament. Just to the leg side there, and it's gone through him. That was a chance that needed to be taken. Fielder came in there at deep mid-wicket, got into a decent position. Ball went right through him, so it wasn't only just a drop catch, but crucial extra, particularly with the best 2 third-place sides also qualifying for the next round. To get the bonus points, they need to chase these runs before 16 overs, so they've got another 3.5 overs to do that to get 38 runs, so they will be thinking about that. We have a look through the Paddies bowling figures so far. Taran Matano, well, great first up, getting an all-important wicket of Liam Berry, 2 overs, 115. He's faced 1 ball and he's off the mark. What can he do with a second here, Story? Swipes on the offside, there's no fielder there. They had the point in an attacking position, which was unorthodox. He knew that, Story, and he had a slash. That 4 relieves the pressure substantially. Unorthodox stuff there from the Paddies. They went attacking. Feeling problem strike here. Defends it back to the bowler. He's on 9 off 13 balls now, so Paddies will be seeing him as a target to try and tie down. It's an excellent spell here from Pushpinder Singh just out. That goes through the offside. Fielder comes round, he can't get there, so just as we were saying that about Mark Wright, it's his first boundary. Well played, sir. Moves on to 13. Pushing it through wider of long off to beat the man out there. And top 2 in each pool go through to the round of 16, along with the best 2 third-place finishers. Which is why it's so crucial to pick up losing bonus points if you do lose a match. That's into the gap there, wide of long off, should go all the way to the boundary and does. So that's another 4 here. Champagne Cricket Club looking comfortable. Kane Story picks up his 2nd boundary. Required run rate, only 4.2 now. So a 6 here would win the match for the New Zealand champions, Champagne Cricket Club. Their opening game of this World Champs 2024 from the Gold Coast, Australia. Matana comes in. Goes hard at it, he edges it, it's going to go all the way to the boundary, down at 3rd man. Monty Gorgani can't quite get there, so that just means just 2 runs required for victory now. An edgy 4 from Kane Story, but he's batted well. 24 off just 14 balls since coming in, including 3 boundaries.